right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Saturday, the last day of March. We're heading out to an Easter Sunday, and we have been drinking so much here at the Wine Watch, we forgot. It's time to sell some wine. All right, I know, we do have to drink it in order to know what it is we want to sell you people, but Washington State, it's been a really hot topic in the store. Ever since I got back from Washington, from the Washington State wine auction last August, we have been stocking up on some of the top wines from Washington State, and somebody just came in the store today and they said, have you heard of this site, Wine Still Sold Out? Of course I've heard of this. This is what everybody does in the wine business, just a cute name for a wine company. And they said, oh, they sell wine at half off. I said, well, if you look on Wine Searcher, you can see that the wines there really aren't half off. There's a lot of other people selling them at or about the same price. So I said, we can do that at the Wine Watch too. Let me take a look around. I guarantee we can find something that we're the cheapest price in the country and that we can actually advertise that we're about half off the suggested retail price according to the winery, which Col Solare is $75 on the winery site. We're offering this wine today. Buy the 6-pack for $39. It's cheaper than anybody in the country. Just check it out. Look on Wine Searcher. Dial it up there. It's $49. It's the cheapest price you can find this wine in Washington State. Last time we sent this offer out, we had people ordering it, and we're sending it back to where it comes from. Anyways, Col Solare is a joint venture between Piero Antinori. The Marchese Antinori has been making wine. His family has for 600 years, over 600 years, in Tuscany. And he's been traveling the world. In 1992, he visited Washington State for the first time at the urging of his good friend Andrei Chelichev. The great Andrei Chelichev was consulting for Chateau Ste. Michelle at that time. He met the folks at Chateau Ste. Michelle. They became friends. And soon after that, they formed a joint partnership, and Col Solare was born with a 1995 vintage. Well, since then, the varietals have changed. A lot of people associate Antinori with Sangiovese, and I believe the first blends, well, maybe they didn't have any Sangiovese at all. They don't grow a lot of Sangiovese in Washington State. What they're known for is Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and, well, they do really good Syrah. But this wine is a blend of Bordeaux varietals. It's got a little Cabernet Franc in it, in addition to those two varietals, and it is one of the top wines made in Washington State, and we were lucky enough to get a huge allocation of this wine in South Florida. The 2007 vintage, an outstanding vintage in Washington State. And Washington State is more of a desert type climate. People think of it as being really cold, but it's actually hotter than the Napa Valley in terms of the summation of heat, in terms of the amount of days that they reach like 100 degrees or more. It is very cool at night. That's one of the things you need to retain acidity and to make fine wine. So the perfect combination of temperatures and then terroir. 2007 is the first year that this winery finished, Col Solare finished the winery in Red Mountain. They now have estate vineyards to draw from, and a lot of people in Washington buy fruit. Chateau Ste. Michelle has a ton of vineyards, but they also do buy a lot of fruit, by far the largest and most important winery in Washington State. So Piero Antinori, very smart to get involved with these guys. This 2007 vintage, I think one of the greatest wines they have produced. And like I said, the first year that they've had their own winery, some of their estate vineyards go into this, but they do also still purchase quite a bit of fruit. These growers in Washington, some of them have 30, 40-year-old vineyards that are now just starting to reach maturity, so it's foolish to just put all your estate fruit into the bottle with a product like this, because the fruit they're buying is much better than these young vines. This wine is a blend of 75% Cabernet Sauvignon, 20% Merlot, and 5% Petit Cabernet Franc, and this wine is huge. A dark cherry, dark currant, cassis berry fruit, dark cocoa, fresh plowed earth. These red mountain soils really evident here. You really notice the terroir coming from this region in the nose. Very rich and decadent on the palate. One of these things that the Washington State wines have is this lovely weight and density to them, but still, because of this cool temperature at night, still a lot of balance and freshness at the end. This wine finishes up with an excellent concentration and richness. I would guess you could keep this wine another 10, 15 years easily in your cellar. And check it out. It's close to 50% off the winery's suggested retail value. All right, that's it for today. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.